So we have now created a sorted word map. So you can see the name of the word as well as the number of times it has been repeated in the text, and this is on the descending order. So once we actually achieve such a thing, then we can actually plot this based on the frequency. So ideally, as I showed you before, we want to actually achieve something like this. So we're going to supply the word map that we created into the function and also give a name of the word, such as, like in this example, is Florida, Texas, or anything else. And then we're going to actually pinpoint the location and the ranking of the word in this graph. So the question is how to do this. So it is not actually possible to do this without having the word map first. Then this is the code that we have written here in order to visualize the word map. So you supply the word map and then assign the name of the word. And then, you find out how this is going to be plotted. The idea actually has been inspired from this website and this tutorial, which is about how to graph word frequency using Matplotlib with Python 3. In which you can find a link in here. So I'm going to get back to this notebook. So the best thing to understand how this works is that I'm going to actually separate this before doing any plotting. So if I copy and paste only this part in here. So as you can see is that we're going to store all the occurrences of the words in this list and then all the ranks in this link. So the word rank is 0, the word frequency is 0 by default, but they will be updated, through this loop. So it would be for item in sorted map.items, and we already have got the sorted map, but we actually need to use the items method. So for each item in here, so if the first element of the item, which are the words, equals to the word that we're going to supply, then the word rank actually would be equal to rank, but this actually will be updated in this loop, and the word frequency obviously is the first element in this dictionary, which will be stored separately, and then we're going to carry on like this. So maybe in order to make it better and make it clearer is that I'm going to return the occurrences and also ranks. So everything that we have actually created here as the empty list or number 0 will be updated. You will be able to see the result like that. So word rank and also word frequency. So we need actually these 4 variables to be returned. So I'm gonna run this cell and then say visualize, and then the word map would be the word map. So this function that we created before here, so the word map of the file dictionary, so whatever it is. So I've got the my file, and then just pick any word. You can pick like Texas. So it's not going to visualize it, it's just going to return the occurrences. Sorry, there's a spelling error here, so make sure that you are actually having this spell checking sorted. Okay, so when we the word map is not defined because yes, there is a spelling error here, so let's get back. Okay, so now it should work. So this is actually going to return 4 things for us. So the occurrences, well actually I forgot actually to save them into the variable because it's going to return 4 things here. So let's do it in this way. Again, it would take a while for this to be finished, but it's going to return occurrences, ranks, word rank, and word frequency. And then it would make sense to you that what's happening in this function. Once we have this data, then we use the matplotlib function in order to use the result. So the process has now finished. So let's have a look actually at the results. So if you check the occurrences, so this is exactly what we achieved before. So all it has done is that it has taken the first element of the dictionary and it has stored it into a list such as this one. Okay. We also have the ranks, and obviously we expect that this word that has got the high occurrences is rank number 1, and this should be rank number 2, etc. So if you check the ranks, this is how it works. So everything is sorted based on the occurrences and the frequency. The word rank for Texas specifically is going to be 54. So we have the result here, and how many times it has been repeated is 144 times in the text that we have. Now it would make sense for you that how this one works, but despite the fact that the function has got the name visualize, it hasn't done any visualization. So we now have got this data, and then it would make sense if I show you the second part of the function, which is about plotting. And now this is going to be explained. So now that you have understood this part of the function, then the rest is quite easy. So this is a simple matplotlib function. So you give it a title and then the name of the y-axis and the x-axis. The important thing here is that this function tries to present the frequency and the rank information using the logarithm. Because actually it's a right thing, because it helps you to present the data in a more concise way. So that's why we see this plt.log, and then it is actually presenting the ranks and the occurrences that I showed you before on the logarithm base of 10, and then the rest is the scatter plot, so the word rank and the word frequency, and the rest are just for the visualizations such as the color, marker, and the size of the marker, and obviously the label would be the word that we are allocating. So if you run this, and then let's actually do the visualization. So visualize, and then it would be the word map of the Wikipedia data, which is stored in my file variable, and then assign the name of the word that you like, so anything. So we did that for Texas, so let's plot Texas on this visualization. Again, it would take like maybe 1 or 2 minutes depending on the speed of your machine, so you need to be a little bit patient with that one as well. So now the process has finished, so you can see that how you can plot the words using this function. Obviously try with other words, so you can actually change it with any other word such as Iraq, Florida, California, as well as any other words that come to your mind. So this is how we plot the data, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So from the beginning we showed you how to collect data using the API from the Wikipedia. We stored the text and then we applied some NLP techniques. So we learned about the tokenization. We also learned about how to remove the stop words as well as any other redundancies from the text, and also created the word map. Once you create the word map, then you can actually visualize it like this. So feel free to post us any comments, any question for this video, and keep watching DataVigo channel.